Whole lot to cover, including lots of weather talk, and including what's left of Hurricane Debby making its way to the tri-state area. Live look at the radar for you right now. Parts of our area will experience some high winds and heavy rain, leading to more potential flooding. Towns down south are still drying out this morning from Debby. Store owners in North Carolina are cleaning up after the mess it left behind by high water there. We've got team coverage on today's red alert for this area and how New York is preparing. Derek Waller is live on Long Island. Elijah Westbrook is live in Manhattan. But let's begin with meteorologist John Elliott, who is here in studio. And John, where do we stand right now? Saw the radar, but it's trending a little bit better, as we've been talking about all morning.
Oh, yes. But it's pretty getting busier. 78 degrees right now. More stations reporting gusty winds. And look at this. Yeah, it'll be interesting checking in with Derek. But you have some stronger winds out through Nassau and Suffolk, and 30+ mile-an-hour winds for the Jersey Shore. Even in the city, this is relatively quiet compared to what they're dealing with to the west. But you see these brighter colors through parts of Ulster. Follow that line down into Orange County, closer to the city. And the concern is going to be training rain, where you have rain over the same area. The process brings the storm in from southwest to northeast, pushing it that way. But all the while, we're going to be dealing with the heavy rain bands that could lead to some localized flooding.
Johnny, any active advisories out there that people need to be aware of?
During the course of our show earlier this morning, we had the flood advisory that was allowed to expire. You see the yellow right there. That's a tornado watch. Watch means conditions favorable for rotation and the formation of a tornado. Look at all these little flood and tornado. Look at all the warnings in parts of PA. Those just kind of populate. And the flood watch is west of the city, a good part of our area. Could see over 3 inches locally. Not going to be as widespread as it was on Tuesday. And then we still have this wind advisory for a good part of the area to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. We're already seeing 35-mile-an-hour gusts. And in concert with that, dangerous big waves, high surf advisory. So the beaches are going to take a little bit of a battering. And then don't forget, dangerous rip currents as well.
Johnny, Debbie's news, I guess the new path, obviously that's some good news for us. But where are some of the areas that really should be worried about this?
You know, it really is. And this is something we watched a little bit yesterday afternoon, and definitely seeing more of it overnight. And now this is what's verifying. We've got a 30-mile-an-hour wind with a northeast movement at 35. And this is exactly what Chris is talking about. That line there, distance between there and there, that's much more, well, it's narrower, and the low is well to the west. Boy, this just keeps getting better and better. So we're watching this. That's the good news, and it's a fast mover. So we're not spared the impact, but far worse, unfortunately, for them, central PA and upstate New York, but this is definitely good news for us.
Okay, John, thank you so much. We'll get back with you in just a couple of minutes. Let's head out to Long Island right now. One of the areas that's already prone to flooding, now bracing for more rain with Debbie's arrival. Derek Waller live in Glen Cove with the steps that residents and local officials are taking ahead of this storm. Although, as John just mentioned, Derek, things are trending a little bit better, for especially Long Island.
That's great news, but right now it's pretty windy. This is really a extra hairspray kind of morning, and I'll actually show you what I'm talking about. We've got this app here that shows the sustained winds now up to almost 14 miles an hour with wind gusts over 31 miles an hour, and really all morning long we've been noticing that these winds have really been picking up. And behind me you can see here in the harbor here, Hempstead Harbor, these boats are starting to rock back and forth a little bit, and that's expected to get a little worse as these winds pick up as the day progresses. This is not the only concern, though. Some people are concerned that there may be some flooding. Check out this video. This is actually shot by neighbors here in Glen Cove earlier this week on Woolsey Avenue, showing how the neighborhood storm drains simply are not up to the job. Some residents say they had no choice but to get down on their hands and knees as water swirled around them Tuesday night, trying to redirect that current and save their homes from flooding.
Public Works was not even here.
So you use plywood?
Plywood, big roll of insulation, and a fiberglass board.
Trying to redirect this water, and there's lightning all over. I mean, it was striking left and right. It sounded like fireworks that night. It was terrifying.
And we've communicated tirelessly with the city over this.
The city of Glen Cove's sewer system is ancient. It's at least a century old, and I will do everything I can do to help the city in terms of getting the funding that it needs.
And as John mentioned, hopefully parts of Long Island will be spared the worst from the remnants of Debby. But come back out here live. You can see that American flag that is whipping in the wind this morning. When we first got here this morning, the winds were about 10 miles an hour. Now they're up to 14. And as I mentioned, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. The National Weather Service, though, says you can expect wind gusts as high as 50 miles an hour in parts of our area later today. Reporting live here in Glen Cove, Long Island, Derek Waller, CBS News, New York.
All right, Derek, thanks so much. And here in the city, flooding is a big concern when it comes to mass transit. Elijah Westbrook covers transportation for us. He's live in Washington Heights at one of those stations that is always flood prone. Elijah, what do you got for us?
Yeah, you see it there behind me. They were standing live right now, 157th Street and Broadway on the #1 line, one of those problem stations that typically experiences a heavy flooding whenever severe weather passes through our area. And so to avoid all of that, we know crews have been working around the clock. They're checking the drains and the water pumps to make sure that they're in proper functioning order to avoid that flooding. In fact, we got in on some of that action just yesterday. You're looking at video now down at the South Ferry Station. That is the terminal station for the #1 train. And you can see there crews, they've been checking several mechanisms down on the track bed. Now, I thought this was interesting. MTA officials also say that most of the heavy flooding is the result of sewer drains and grates that are clogged. And sometimes all that water ends up going down into the system, specifically on the platforms and down on the tracks. Here's a little bit of what the MTA's chief infrastructure officer had to say to us about the agency's preparedness today.
I feel confident. We've inspected our equipment, we inspected our track drains, we inspected our known flood areas, that we should have a smooth transition to the storm with no issues.
All right, so let's take you from underground and up to the street level and talk about the roads. The city's Office of Emergency Management issued a travel advisory on the roadways today, urging New Yorkers to be especially cautious during the afternoon and evening commutes. They're also warning that areas in the Bronx, northern Manhattan, and northern Queens may be the most vulnerable to flooding since the ground is already saturated from heavy rain earlier this week. Governor Hochul says she has at least 100 members of the National Guard on standby, ready to be deployed if and when needed. That is the latest at this time from Washington Heights. Elijah Westbrook. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Okay, Elijah, thank you. Let's get over to Guy Stania right now. He has got your first alert traffic report. Hey, Guy, any weather-related issues out there this morning?
Well, Chris, we believe so. This problem on New Jersey Transit, the Morrison, Essex, and Gladstone branches remain suspended between Summit and Hackettstown, as well as Summit and Gladstone. This is all due to downed trees that took out some overhead wires near Summit. Midtown Direct service is also suspended. Limited rail service is operating between Summit and Hoboken. Rail tickets are being cross-honored by buses as well as PATH trains at Newark Penn, Hoboken, and 33rd Street. Alternate side parking is in effect today citywide. Chris, back to you.
Okay, guys, thanks. Well, as Debbie approaches, we'd like to see what it looks like in your town. Be sure to upload any photos or videos to cbsnewyork.com or scan the QR code right there on your screen if you've got anything that you think is pretty visual. Our First Alert Weather Team has you covered on everything Debbie. Find the very latest on air, online, and on the free CBS News app.